Welcome back to Project Lowball, where today we will be showcasing a disappointingly high-level strategy against Avery here. Here's the problem with Avery, right? Swoobat has the ability Unaware. So you can't just buff up and survive in one-tap Swoobat, because it will ignore stat boost. I tried Zatu in my simple Swoobat before I knew that the Swoobat had the ability Unaware. So not only did I waste an ability patch on my own Swoobat strategy attempts, just being unaware that it would never have worked in the first place. But this kind of led to me thinking, well, what can I do to actually deal good damage to Swoobat at a low level? Power Trip. Who gets Power Trips? A bunch of dark types that will get clapped by Fairy Wind from Ponyta and Corviknight. Corvisquire won't work, because Corvisquire doesn't get Light Screen. And doesn't get the resist from being Steel type. So we have to use Corviknight, as far as I know. You might be able to use like a level 30-ish Corvisquire if you're lucky. I have never bothered testing this, and I'm just, like, I've given up. Paladin, you're going to have to revisit this one. I don't know what to do against an Unaware Pokemon. So, it's very simple, really. Max Special Defense and HP, EVs, Agility, Roost, Power Trip, and Light Screen. And it's a fairly safe win. You just set up all your Light Screens, and then kill everything with set up all your Agilities, then kill everything with Power Trip, roosting as needed. The only really dangerous thing is his Dynamax. But, you can survive that too, as long as you don't get horrendously RNG checked. You know, exactly like this, actually. Can I please set up my Agility? Mom said it's my turn with the stat boost. We're gonna snap out, we're gonna Agility. Light Screen wears off, the weirdness disappears from the battlefield. I do wish more Pokemon trainers cheated in the series. It makes for a very interesting and fun challenge. But, like, the only examples of trainer cheating we see is the, in Black and White 2, Guts is using 7 Pokemon, but you get healed for that, so that doesn't matter. Pokemon XD, Greevil using 7 Pokemon. And there was one more instance of someone cheating in Pokemon. Thankfully, not romantically cheating. That's unforgivable. But unless one of the partners unless like the cheater is like being abused by their current partner, like if this guy is beating his like partner, then he deserves to get cheated on. That's a whole other thing. Actually, I don't even know if I fully stand by that statement. There's a whole gray area there to ethically explore that I'm not going to fucking touch in a Pokemon video. So let's just call it gray area and move on for a day. Gray area, a lot of nuance, a lot of discussion. I have no hard stance one way or the other on instances in which the cheater is being abused by their current partner. So I'm really careful about ethics. I always want to do the right thing. Anywho, there's really not much else to say here aside from this solution sucks. There's got to be some better way to handle Swoobat. I just don't know what it is. I looked at Togedemaru, but it doesn't have any good way to set up on Ponyta. That's the big problem, is that a lot of these Pokemon don't have a good way to set up on Ponyta. And it's like, well, what do I even do at that point? I couldn't find any good electric types to resist its... Was that a crit? Yeah, you can survive most crits, by the by, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. Oh, I used the wrong move. It's funny because, like, I know that, like, my strategy would have worked if not for Swoobat's Unaware. It's just a very unfortunate circumstance, but it does make Lowball interesting because you don't normally see a Unaware user on enemy teams. And I definitely think there's a lot more space to explore with Avery. I'm just too stupid to figure it out. I feel like that one kid. You're stupid. No, I'm not. How do you beat Avery? Corviknight? Like, seriously, there has to be a better shot than level 38 Corviknight. We do 38 because that's the lowest level Corviknight can be evolved at. There has to be something better out there. I know there has to. I just can't figure out what it is. Again, like, before he evolves at level 38, and before he evolves, he doesn't get any of the shit he needs. Like, this man's don't get fucking anything before he evolves. He doesn't get light screen, he doesn't get the stab, or he doesn't get the resist on Swoobat's attacks. Nothing. Then again, maybe you don't need the resist. Nah, I'm only surviving because of the resist. And tapped again because of the light screen. That's the only reason I'm alive. If Corvus Squire got light screen, this would probably work. But he doesn't, so I'm really not sure what else to do. I've been stumped on this fight for days. Now we're actually going to Max Guard, because this is the only dangerous part of the battle is when he sets up range for Max Geyser, because Max Geyser is the only unresisted attack his entire team has on Corviknight. There is a stronger Avery battle, which I think would be fun to do for the Lowball vid. That's available if you rematch Avery after the Galarian Star Tournament, same as how Final Marnie and Final Mustard get a little bit stronger after the Galarian Star Tournament. I will not be doing the Galarian Star Final Avery, because I don't want to. After all, it's probably just going to be the exact same strat, just the low 38 Corviknight, because I can't figure out something better. If you figure out a way past the, safely past the, Swoobat. Yeah?
You're still working it from 3 to 6, correct?
Yeah, I'm filming a vid, one moment. I'm filming a vid, one moment. It's quite alright. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I got a shift there today, don't worry about it. So, we're just going to, yeah. So this way, it can't really get off its Max Geyser on us. Now, this isn't necessary to survive. Like, you don't have to guard here. I've won without using Max Guard here. But it just mitigates all the risk of getting crit by in the rain Max Geyser, which can kill you. I think. I don't want to risk it. Also, we don't bother attacking when it's Dynamax anywho, because we don't, otherwise, if we do that, we run out of power trips. Is our light screen still up? It is not. I'm going to go ahead and reset that, because water pulse can kind of hurt. I ain't taking no chances with this motherfucker in the rain. Once the rain ends, he's not even dangerous anymore, really. You just have to get out of the rain. Luckily, our speed boost also boosts the power of Power Trip. Wait, is there a chance I'm going to run out of, things? Nah, we're fine. And with that, Avery is a complete non-threat from here on. Yeah, we're good. Light screen wears off, but it can't kill anywho, so we win. Even if I did try to roost it. Honestly, if I was going... Oh dear. Never punished. I could have roosted to mitigate risk, but I really just don't care. This solution sucks and is likely suboptimal. I just can't figure out anything better because of that unaware Swoobat. If you can find something else to fund the other Power Trip users, because you can't directly boost your power, but Power Trip scales the how many boosts you have. So, the boost to the base power of the move itself still applies. If you can figure out something with that, with one of the other Power Trick users, some way to get past Ponyta with them, I think it's like 5 Pokemon get Power Trip in Gen 8. It's not very many. Then you could absolutely figure out something better against Avery, but I just couldn't crack it. I do not believe the strategy is optimal, and I fully believe that it is simply my own lack of skill preventing me from seeing something obvious. I wish you all well in trying to figure out what the better strategy is, because I cannot find it. Anywho, all that's left is post Galarian Star final Marnie, post Galarian Star final Mustard. They both just get some extra levels after that. I think Mustard might get some better moves, and the Tower of Water or Darkness if I can figure out how to lowball those. Because in order to lowball those, you don't just have to beat the top floor with a regular Kung Fu. I say nay nay. you have to get to the top floor of the Zoe Cup, which means you have to lowball every single floor of the tower. I don't have a fucking clue how to do that shit. This does mean I'm probably gonna have to figure out how to get past the first floor of our tower at level 10, if that's even possible. Otherwise, I'm just gonna slowly edge my way up level by level until I can figure it out. This may mean doing a floor, leaving, changing my EVs and natures of mints, and going back up. It's going to be incredibly tedious if this is the case, but I'm going to look into it. So, yeah.